How's it going, everyone? Today we're going to talk about houses. Should you invest in them? What you need, what they can do, how to get free ones, which ones are free, which ones can be purchased with gold, and which ones can be purchased with crowns. It's a lot to cover, so we're going to start off with an easier subject, and that's what can you put in your house that's beneficial. And I tried to build my house in a way to kind of demonstrate that by having um, all of the things that are beneficial to you right off the bat. So, for example, I port right into my house. I can immediately deconstruct anything that I would need. I can create glyphs. I can create buff food. I can use the transmute station. I can access the banker. I can use my storage boxes. I can sell any stolen items I accidentally picked up because I usually never mean to pick them up on purpose. And I have a merchant, outfit station, and so much more. So you can also have Mundus stones. Inside there's a trial dummy. Outside we have the vampirism thing where you can decrease your vampirism. If I was a vampire, I'd touch this, my vampirism stage would go down. Back that way, I've got a dummy that if I can eat it to absorb more vampirism levels. Your houses are a place where you can access a lot of things quickly, and you have full reign to decorate them however you want. Perfect example, this whole dock here is 100% man-made. The boat, the dock, the house ends right here. I said, you know what? Let's take my decorative, lack of skills and let's put it to the test, see if we can make something that doesn't look hideous. And it looks somewhat okay. I'm sure, the housing contest will place me in the top half. Woo! So, that is the first part of the houses. Basically, your house is a place where you're free to decorate, you're free to do whatever you want with. You can put all sorts of doodads, you can put your achievements, you can show off, you can do it as a money dump, you can use it to quickly access all the stations. Because transmute stations can only be located in Clockwork City or someone's house. There are some people who have the ability to purchase every station that actually is a set. So you can actually get sets that from those stations. So you don't have to go run all the way to some terrible location. You could just sit and flaunt all the things that you've done and all the busts that you have. It's the possibilities are endless. You can make a little dueling hall. You can, get these cool doors that channel. You can have a place where people run in and turn all your lights off every so often. The possibility with houses are endless, and I strongly suggest you get involved with them, if nothing more than to give yourself a quick place to deconstruct. I will say, too, they've also added this feature. So say I own this house, which means I can teleport inside and outside this house for free. Now, why is that a big deal? Well, it means that, say I own this house right here, which I don't, unfortunately, but I would be able to teleport outside of it, which means I now have a free teleport whenever I want. I can teleport for free outside the Rosy Lion, and any house that you own, you can do this to. So there are some people who invest in houses just for the free transportation, which is honestly pretty smart because a lot of us pay this 146 gold fee. Not even sure how they come to that number calculation wise. We just pay it, and it's a free way to travel. If every character, if you have a DC character, you get the one that I just showed you. If you have an Ebonheart pack character, you can get the free house over here. There's a lot of different free areas, and we're gonna jump on into that right now. Free houses that you can get. So as shown earlier, these are the first three houses you can get. You don't even need any DLCs. You just have to first complete it on a character that's assigned to that alliance. Once you got the house, you can do it in any alliance. And then these houses right here can be completed by completing Room to Spare in any of the DLC areas that you currently own. So you got Blackwood, boom, go take yourself to Blackwood, go get this little house. It'll look like you're sitting in a hotel or a motel, but it's free to you and free to me. That's all that matters. Now we have some of the other interesting houses here. Also important to note that this will be doubled based on if you're an ESO Plus member. Player caps not doubled, but everything else here will be. Now, once you have that house, or even if you don't, you can invest in these houses right here. These are also garbage. The only thing I would like about these, this one's in Mournhold. That's a very nice place to be able to fast travel to free for. So if you're thinking to yourself, I would love to be able to go there for free. Well, boom. Now you can. So you can go there for free. Now, small houses, this is where I really recommend that newer players consider purchasing, because all of the gold prices here is basically at about the rate of buying a bag space upgrade. Like, yes, it's expensive, but at the end of the day, it's a place where you can go. You can have all of those stations I showed you. And most of those stations, like the deconstructing station, you can buy them for less than like 30,000 gold on Xbox. I couldn't even sell my blacksmithing station for 40,000 when I tried to. I had an extra one. I couldn't even get rid of it. So just build yourself a nice little deconstructing station. Get yourself a free fast travel point in a city you think you're going to spend a lot of time in, and then boom. This is where I recommend medium houses. I strongly suggest you hold. Although some of these do look really nice, so you can always go and preview all of these in the Crown store. And then moving on, we get to the larger houses. These ones generally require achievements, and that can be a little more tedious to grind, because not only are you spending an arm and a leg, but you're also becoming the Riften Adventurer. So you just keep that in mind, but you are getting an extensive amount of space. Now, manors are the largest that you can get with gold, and then you have the free house here that you can get by completing the 2 Queens quest. You'll also be getting tablets that you'll need to complete also, so just keep that in mind. You'll need those tablets, and so get those tablets by doing different things. If you go into your collections for housing items and collectibles, you can see what you need to do for those, and it's also all listed in here if you go to the wiki page. Now, all of these also still require achievements, so just keep that in mind when you're looking to invest. And these are the ones where I think a lot of players get confused, because, for example, if you're watching this today or the next week, this house is available. So why does it say no longer available? And that's because all of these houses here are on a rotation, which means that they are sometimes available, sometimes not. So what does that mean for you? Well, it means that if it says no longer available, you're just going to have to wait to the next event to purchase it. You can always go see the August Crown Showcase, or when eventually the September Crown Showcase, and it will tell you if your thing will be in it that you're interested in purchasing. So you can still scope these out. You can still go in and look at them on the wiki that I'm on, but other than that, you can't really do a whole lot with them. You just got to wait till they come back. So that's my kind of summary of housing. I hope this was informative to you, answered some of your questions. Now, this was recommended to me because some person had questions about housing, and if you guys have questions about any ESO topic, I will make a video on almost anything that you guys need. Even if one person has their question answered, like the video I just put out on how to change your guild name, I'm sure there's only 2 or 3 of you that even needed to know how to do that. But you know what? That's 2 or 3 people who had their question answered. And so put your FAQs in the YouTube comments, or send me a message on Xbox or Discord, and I'll see what I can do to help out. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for stopping by, and I love you.